Alright, so I'd say sorry that this is out so late, but I don't really know if I would have gotten it out any. It's more of that I didn't record it last night, but I probably wouldn't have even ended up posting it last night. It would have probably ended up being posted right about now, or whenever this gets posted. But yeah, so I was gonna give this a 7, but then I started to think about it, and I didn't think it was much worse than episode 2, which I gave an 8. So maybe in reality both of these should be 7s, but I put this up to an 8 because I didn't think that it was so much worse that it should get a 7. I thought they were about the same. I thought they both had things that I liked about it, things that I didn't like about it. But to be honest, I was very impressed with the first episode. These 2 episodes have not impressed me as much, and I am thinking lesser of the pilot now, of the first episode. But I still do like the series. It's not that it's bad. It just, for me, when I saw the first episode, I thought that was pretty good, but I did think it was going to get better. I thought it was going to have like more comedy and just more, and now it's starting to feel more like it definitely is a sci-fi show and less funny. Less trying to be funny, even, to be honest. It seems more like it's just trying to be a weird, like, crime, like, cop show. Like, just a weird show about a case that this guy got. And he's a weird guy, too. And so, but yeah, I also, to be honest, I really like the ending of this. And that's the other reason I wanted to bring it up to an 8 instead of a 7. Because I was like, well, I didn't think it was that much worse. And it ended probably better than the last one. And one of the best endings, probably, that the series will ever get. And to be honest, I think they're rushing the show a little bit. I think it's 10 episodes, right? I mean, unless it's 5, because I think they're airing like 5 through the winter break. So I think there's like no, I'm sorry, they're airing all through the winter. I keep on getting confused that it's a winter break period, but it's really just the next year period. So, like, there's no winter break. This is a show airing through winter, which is really nice, because right when my shows were starting to wind down, just this one show is still airing. So I don't really have to worry about having a bunch of shows to watch, but I get to have one, so that I have something new to look forward to every week. But not a crap ton, so much that, because it's Christmas break and my brother's home, so I have to worry about watching a bunch of stuff. No, I just have to worry about watching the one thing. Oh, also, I put it in the description, but I do know that Dirk Gently was canceled. Which, if you watch the reviews, which you probably don't, you probably aren't surprised that I'm okay with it. But anyways, overall, I thought this had its pros and its cons. I really liked the backstory that it was given, and that was probably my favorite part, as well as the ending. I think they're rushing the story a little bit. I think at the latest this could be finished at 5, which worries me because I'm pretty sure there's 10 episodes in the season. But yeah, I didn't think it was much worse than the second one, and to be honest, if I'm really thinking about it, I guess I could probably say that they're like the same, and that they just have different pros and cons, and that maybe in last week's episode the pros I liked more, or in this episode the pros I liked more. I don't know, but I was going to give it a 7, but then I just didn't really think that it was so much worse than that it deserved it, so I'd give it an 8 out of 10. But to be honest, this is if the next episode is still an 8 or a 7, I'm probably going to end up thinking the pilot's more of a 8 instead of a 9. I know I thought it was near perfect, but I'm starting to think lesser and lesser of it because the following episodes aren't really filling up to it. And probably just because I'm starting to realize that it's not as good as I thought it was. I don't know. It's just that always happens with me in shows. Like, I really like the first episode. There's a lot of shows that I really like the first episode, and there's a lot that I'll really like the first episode, but the rest of I won't hate, but it won't change my opinion of the first episode. But there's a lot where I like the first episode, and then I watch more, and it changes my opinion of the first episode. Maybe because the rest of the series ends up not being as good, or maybe because I don't actually like the first episode as much, but that happens a lot. I'm just a huge fan of pilots, and the reason why probably a lot of people are, is they get more of a budget, and they're trying to sell the show, and this is the episode that I'm pretty sure it's usually, here's our idea, okay, make the show, here's our pilot, okay, we're going to put it to air. I'm pretty sure that's the episode that gets the show sold. So they're putting all of their effort into it. It's starting out the series as well, so then it's got better story stuff. More of a budget. and they sometimes, have all the best stuff, and then they might even change it after. Um, or this, I don't know. It's just when things start out, it's always much better, and it's really hard to keep the momentum going after that. Even with strong first seasons, the following seasons sometimes don't live up to it. There's a lot of shows that I only liked the first season. Most of the time I have a reason, or there's a reason that I think is why I don't. It's really frustrating when there's no reason, and I just don't like it. And it's really frustrating when there's no reason why I don't like the rest of the episodes after the first. Like, I like to have a reason as to why I don't like something anymore, because then it makes me feel a little bit better about it. Not just, it just dropped in quality for some reason. Or I just don't like where they went, maybe. Maybe it's the same, and it's just not for me. But yeah, so sorry that this is so long, but 8 out of 10. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Press that like button if you liked the video. Press that subscribe button if you liked me. Comment below. Have you seen this? If you have, what you think about it? Sorry, once again, sorry that this video is kind of long, but I'm just going to add something real quick. So I ended up getting, I think there were like 7 movies coming out, or maybe it was 8 and 7 is the theatrical releases, within like Wednesday to Monday that I mean, I want to see all, I don't want to see all of them, but like I'm going to see all of them that I get, obviously. But I ended up getting, let's see, 2, 4, 5. I got 5 of the 7 or 8, and then one of them's a Netflix release. So I'm going to be seeing Downsizing tonight. Very excited for that. Very sad it's not fresh anymore. Then Jumanji tomorrow for my birthday, which I don't really care about my birthday though. I mean, like I not that I don't. I just don't. You don't have to wish me happy birthday or anything. And then after that, I also got Pitch Perfect 3, which I've seen the first 2. First one's fine, I guess. Second one is complete crap, and this one isn't even fresh, so it's going to be way worse. I got Pitch Perfect 3, which I'll probably be seeing next Thursday with my mom, because tonight's Thursday's with my dad. And then we also got The Greatest Showman, which I want to see. I'll probably end up seeing it Saturday or Sunday. And then, is that it? Then Bright comes out on Netflix tomorrow. I'll see that. And probably either really late tonight or tomorrow. And then All the Money in the World, getting that on Sunday or Monday. Don't know. Gonna see that. Did not get Phantom Thread, which I'm not surprised about. I've been seeing that Molly's Game comes out this weekend, but I up until like a couple weeks ago, I saw that it was coming out like sometime in January. So I'll probably get that in January because it's got big actors. I don't know if I'm going to get Phantom Thread, though. And then, was there something else that I didn't get? Oh, another one, Father Figures. I got that. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. And I don't know when I'm going to see that. I will see it. But I really don't know. I mean, that's been postponed several times. I remember seeing the trailers for it last year when it was called Bastards. So I don't know. I'm not in any rush to see that. That's definitely like one of the last on my list. I will see it though, unless for some reason I don't get around to it. Like so many movies